ability. So, I mean, really, I could see either two things happening. I mean, the Clevers could decide to fast cap A, or they could go for the home cap push. So it's hard to know what they'll do, which is definitely an advantage. Kind of a more traditional setup on my side. I'm kind of excited to see the Z-52. You don't see the ship come out a lot anymore.
That's true.
The Harugumo, the Venezia, another kind of unconventional pick in the Schlieffen.
So the Schlieffen pick almost guarantees to me, tells me that you're probably going for that home-to-home push you were talking about, right? Like, I'm not sure what else you would do with that ship.
It's highly possible. I mean, the Harugumo smoke combined with the Schlieffen could give it some nasty secondary action, but it actually looks like they're angling towards A here.
Interesting.
So maybe the Harugumo is going to try to smoke the Schlieffen up below A there.
Now, I'm wondering, I don't have the mod installed for to see the build. Is that a unique upgrade Harugumo with the crazy smoke?
I don't have the mod either, to be truthful.
Oh, crap. All right, well, we'll find out.
I would bet money that it is.
All right, well, we'll find out soon enough. We're going to see some early action at A. It would seem both Clebers headed that direction.
Yep, that definitely looks like a very aggressive... it seems like both teams sending 5 ships each to the A cap, so I think we're going to have a brawl in our hands here.
This could be some good times, baby.
My team leader is now flaming me for not noticing the nice camos that they picked out.
Oh, what did they pick? I didn't look. What did they pick out?
Looks like we have the dumpling camo. Very cute.
I saw that one, and my team was like, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, yeah, please don't take that one. They're like, well, that's it. We're doing it. And blessedly, I talked them out of it. I think they went with one of the Constellation camos. I had never seen this camo before. It's actually quite lovely.
Is it the one they're wearing right now?
Yeah. It's like, it's something about starry constellations or something. It was quite pretty.
That actually is nice. I love the colors on that.
Indeed. All right,
well, I think you're probably about to get an early A cap here. I don't think we get there in time to stop this.
No, I don't think so. Clebers arriving on station. Probably we'll have 2 in the cap. That ought to give us a very, very quick cap turn here. Probably about 10 or 12 seconds to be able to flip that and then bail. Both ships angled out, ready to go. Both your destroyers declining to continue, basically, knowing more or less exactly what's up there.
That's a very dangerous check to take, and when that cap gets flipped so quickly, you have a pretty good idea what's in there.
You know who's there. You can't see him, but you know who's there.
Absolutely. Now, the question will be, there is only the Des Moines radar to cover here, and no cap contesting destroyer, so we'll have to get the one radar out of the way, and then maybe we can recontest, but for now, you're going to be taking on those 2 caps.
Yeah, and I'm actually wondering, I'm a little surprised that both teams went for a Des Moines rather than a Salem. I would feel like if you're going to set up an American heavy right on the edge of the cap, literally your steps from this cap circle, why not go with something that's going to have a little more longevity in that Salem?
It's definitely possible. I think maybe from the position that your Des Moines is in up there, the radar might even reach. Oh my god, our Des Moines taking some heavy hits here, down to half HP already.
Big AP salvos going in, and he's having a hard time turning away because the Nevsky's right there.
Oh dear. This is very awkward, getting spotted just right outside of that smoke and having to take a very bad turn angle here. Like he will manage to get safe now, thankfully.
He is dark.
But very, very rough start there.
That smoke actually being a big benefit for you guys because you've got 2 cruisers lurking behind it, able to farm Shrimp Dance. But he doesn't have anybody with smoke. He has no recourse but to get behind hardcover, and that's a challenge because the Z-52 is still spotting him over here on the left flank.
Yep, he's going to have to keep trying to reverse here, and I think maybe try to turn to get his nose pointed the other way on this rock. And the Z-52 maybe going to be able to keep spotting here?
Nope. He finally does go dark. The Harugumo can't quite spot him. His first heel's going in. So what looked like a big lopsided trade actually ends up being a fairly even trade for both Des Moines because of the amount of HE damage you pumped into ours.
Yeah, a little bit of damage back there. I think you will still come out a little bit on top here due to the currently running heel, but not as bad as it could have been for sure. In the meantime, you're going to keep checking on that double cap, and the Vincent coming straight down to the island here is going to be quite difficult to dislodge if it manages to get there.
Well, we're now seeing Harugumo and Kleber finding each other over here on the 10 line as the Schlieffen is over there. I'm sorry, the 1 line. Ooh. Schlieffen's over there as well.
This could actually be quite bad. The Harugumo caught without smoke here is not really where you want to be. Nope, in front of a Vincent as well. That ship is very sluggish. It's probably going to take a lot of damage here as it tries to disengage.
Schlieffen rounds going in on Shrimp Dance's Des Moines. Nevsky radar expiring. Shrimp trying to go dark again, but man, the amount of damage that Onishan's Harugumo is taking is significant. He's finally dark now.
Now, if the Z can keep the Des Moines lit, I think it might even be possible that the kill gets picked up here. If maybe Tolinator's Mosso has the range here to hit this side.
No, I think you're right, and I come back to I think the decision to take a DM instead of a Salem to this position is going to come back to bite him, and it does.
That super heal sure would have been useful there. I think you're absolutely correct. But I mean, we still have our ball in our hands. You still do actually have the point advantage thanks to the double cap and battleships posting up towards the islands here, and a lot of torpedoes coming in.
Yep, but that ship advantage on this side is going to absolutely start to become a real problem. I'm a little surprised Schlieffen's Hydro isn't up. He's taking a lot of damage. More Klebertorps coming in. His Hydro is still unactivated.
Is the Z52 Hydro running?
I'm sorry, it is. You're right. He doesn't need it because of the Z Hydro. You're correct.
He is still going to eat a torpedo, though.
He's still going to take one in the bow.
This could be quite bad because the turn also forces him to being in front of this island here, and those two Clebers are going to be able to keep pumping damage into him.
Yep, he's not able. He's flooding. So he's flooding now and unable to disengage. He's going to try and turn back to the island, but he's going to struggle with it.
I think the next smoke here needs to be focused on getting this Des Moines and Nevsky into a position where they can start farming out this Vincent as well.
They're trying it now. Here comes the Z52 smoke, trying to preserve the health of this Schlieffen.
Oh, I don't think the smoke is going to cover. He's turning the wrong way to push the smoke onto him.
Yeah, they're struggling a bit to get this screen off. He's down to 6K. His next heal is 40 seconds away.
Ooh, does he get into the smoke here?
He is. He is finally dark.
However, I think blind fire is going to finish him off here, especially if they manage to light a fire.
I guarantee you they're going to go for French radar right there. They are going to continue pounding shells in there. They are continuing to clip him.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you get even one shell hit, you kind of get the rough idea of where he is, and you can just keep pouring fire into that area. Yep. And I mean, just one lucky hit setting a fire will do him in here. Yeah, the shells that are landing are not doing damage or lighting fires, so for the moment, they're getting away with it. The St. Vincent is moving up. He's trying to get the hard light here. Yeah, they're trying to get the hard spot on the backside of the island. Doesn't have it yet. Still over 3 kilometers as there come the Schlieffen torpedoes. St. Vincent beaches himself to prevent that from happening. Yep, that's good. The Schlieffen heal is running. I think he will manage to get away here, and I think the cap should flip. Yep, Harugumo is now into the cap, and they have no way to spot him because, of course, the DM has gone down. The DM has left this world. Boy, your team recovered that from just by the skin of their teeth, but I still think they got to convert the kill on this Schlieffen. Absolutely. I mean, you still have over a 100-point lead here, so your team definitely has some time to make stuff happen here. And I mean, the Vincent being on this island is so scary. Vincent is there. Being low. Zed is lit. They know exactly where he is. We still got about a 130-point lead. Plenty of time on the clock. Over 12 minutes. More torpedoes from the Harugumo coming in for the Vincent, but those are going to fall well astern. Ooh, I'm curious if the Vincent is maybe going to want to try to do a rush here. I mean, I think the Schlieffen doesn't have torpedoes on his left side, so... Actually, he fired the starboard torpedoes a minute ago, I thought, but I mean, with the Z-52 there, are you really excited about going out there? I don't know. Not, but I mean, if there's a time to do it, it's right now when the Z is not actually turned to have the angles and the Z is getting pushed. Yeah, Z doesn't have the angles right now. This could be quite bad, actually. They do finally get a fire on the Schlieffen, albeit a bit late. Now the problem here is if the Vincent goes for the rush, the Z-52 actually doesn't have the torpedoes. How many of these torpedoes hit the island? 2 of them are going to go into the Vincent's bow. It can't be stopped. Okay, that's a little bit of damage, not that much. But Shikoku, a single fire now will take him out. I think they're finally going to bag this kill here. Kleber, or the Henri, the Kleber finally gets him King Viper over on the 1 line. As we retain about 180 point lead. Now this Nevsky is wide open too. He's taking a lot of broadside fire here from the Henry, and if the Vincent walks around, he's going to be able to smash him. Some big sits there from the Henri. Henri's reload booster is not available. Oh my goodness! Oh, chicken lunch with the Henri salvo from downtown seals that kill. Oh, I think the Z has to run now. I think maybe the play, if there is one here, is for maybe for my team to switch onto the B play here, and it looks like they're trying to. Z-52 taking a massive hit from the British HE right there. Well over 10,000 HP and a fire. He's not even going to land a torp. No, he's dead. Oh, God. Yeah, he's going to burn out. He's smoking, but they're going to pick him up. Yeah. Wow. Too late. Oh, that's a double ship advantage for you and only 100 points to the win. Indeed. This is looking a little rough. I think unless we can convert the Salem here relatively soon, it's not looking great.
I agree with you there. You need to pick up the Salem kill to stay in the game. Your Moskva does get onto the cap.
Yeah, it's going to be key for us to freeze this cap here and kill the Salem. If the Salem doesn't die, if he gets the next heal off, it's bad news.
7 seconds now on the Moskva radar. When the radar expires, they won't be able to see him anymore. And he's still he's burning. He's burning now, so he's lit on the surface.
Back?
Yeah, well, now he can't stop it now. He knows he's dead, so he's going to get some damage on the way. That's going to keep you in the game. That's a big kill. Angie picked up B.
The problem here now, though, is that the Des Moines is stuck, and the St. Vincent is going to come from eventually. So unless there's some like mega island kung fu going on, I don't really see him getting away from this.
No, I agree with you there. There's pretty much no way for Prodigy to escape from that position, and all that Geb has to do is just stay dark and not get himself dead.
I also believe you're pretty comfortable on a 1-cap win here.
It's still 3 minutes away, and it's not that far ahead of you. So if they wait too long and lose a ship, they'll give it up, right? They got to play this very smart. They need to push this Des Moines, in my opinion. You need to push him and get rid of him. He has no support other than this Harugumo, and the Harugumo ain't going to do it.
Yeah, I have to agree. It looks like the Clebers might be trying to come in here for it.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. In fact, now that he knows, they can spot him now. The Des Moines is bailing out of here. Kleber off to his left, off to the north. That's my team commander. Going in on the going in on with the AP.
The bad thing here is these Clever torpedoes are going to lock him to this angle, and the Vincent's going to come around and just finish this off. It doesn't look like he even has the Hydra running because he's going to eat a torpedo here, maybe 2.
He's going to eat at least 1 in the bow. 1 in the bow. 4K. Some shells. Some of these Kleber shells might actually seal the deal. There it is.
Oh yeah, down he goes.
Now only 60 seconds from a win. Now they just have to snuggle in and not take catastrophic damage and get killed.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty clear win now for you. There would have to be some really disastrous events for this to turn around, and I don't see it happening.
What a brawl on the 1 line. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we thought we would see a brawl on A, and we did.
We absolutely did. We were not disappointed.
St. Vincent really showing its power here. I think as soon as it got onto that rock, oh man.
Yeah.
It's so scary.
Yep, it's with all those guns up forward, especially in my mind, I always cringe a little bit at the power of that British battleship HE because it's just so ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he shaved like 15,000 HP off that Z-52 in a single salvo.
Yeah, that was brutal for sure.
Yep. Just crazy.
The AP no slouch either.
No, not at all. Woohoo! A win! We're in the books with a win. All right.
Congratulations.
All right.
Oh, I believe that puts us both at 1-2. Good luck in the rest of the groups.
Indeed. Same to you, sir. That was a lot of fun.
Indeed.